Hey Bookworms, we are going to do our weekly whimsy. Sorry I'm a couple days, well, I tried to do Wednesday or Thursday when I post, but I am a little late. And we have a mini farm. We're trying to get ready for the storm, which I know a lot of you are having a similar situation. So yeah, I've been a little behind and my kids are still in crazy sports. So, but anyway, I still got it posted within the week. So that's the good thing. And for you all to have hopefully some time to create while the storm hits most of the US, it appears, at least the east side of the US for sure. But we've got some crazy weather going on in most places. So I hope you all stay safe and warm, and have some time to read and relax and create art when you're snowed in or iced in. But anyway, here we go. So I've got a super inexpensive set of watercolor pencils that I've had forever. And I think I just recently opened them a few videos back. But I've had these for a long time and barely used any of them. I like to hoard supplies. Like I know many of you have a similar problem. So anyway, I've got that, and then I've got one of my fun round brushes and some water. I've already traced on by using my pencil on the back there, traced that, and then I did my inking with my pen. I think I used my number 1, and then I erased all my pencil marks. So what I'm going to do first is just color straight on here, and then I grab out my gray. I'm going to do red. Actually, I'm going to do like this berry color, similar to the color of the book and like the themed color. See if you see that that's like our theme color sort of through this, that raspberry color. And then grab a couple greens, so I know I'm going to use those. And I'll start with that, I think. So I decided to do the ice skates since we're all going to be in the frozen tundra. I thought it sort of was fitting in the wake of the storm coming. So I'm going to go ahead and color along the edges of my skates with some gray, and this is going to create like a shadow. I'm not going to push real hard because I don't want a whole lot of color there. And there's a part in the book where I believe it's Joe and Lori. I haven't actually got to it again this time yet. I think I'm a little behind now. I was ahead, and I think I'm behind now. Joe and Lori go skating, right? And then one of them, is it Amy that falls in or Beth? I haven't got to it yet, and it's been so long since I read or watched any of it that I can't remember. Hopefully you can see that. It's a very light, it's like the perfect color for a shadow. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and get my raspberry color on here from my ribbon. And I'm going to push a little harder for this part here because I want a little more ink on there, or a little more paint rather. Oh, and I did want to mention, I did not pencil in the candy canes. I noticed as I was doing this, I've got the candy canes on there, so it's a little more Christmassy. I decided to forgo that part because I don't want it necessarily Christmassy, I just want it wintry. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and grab my brush and see how this is going. So I will say this is a super inexpensive set. Like I said, I do have the, I can't think of the Prismacolor watercolor pencils, and I do notice a big difference in how much easier those blend than my cheaper ones here. But I have so many more colors with this set. but I do think the Prismacolor blends easier. And that can be good or bad depending on how heavy-handed you are. But I mean, these still get the job done for sure. I think for the leaves in the shoes, I'm going to actually put water down first and see how that works. So I'm going to rinse my brush out good, and then I'm going to wet these with just some water. That's a lot. And see how this goes. So it's bleeding there. Oh no. All right, I'm going to sharpen this pencil. So I've got the really fine tip on there, and then hopefully, oh yeah, that's nice. So I just dip my pencil in the water too, and I see what happens with that. That's good too. Just makes it go on a little more vibrant. I think I like dipping the pencil for this little tiny detail. I think I prefer that. I feel like it's working better for me. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing with the dark green and then just add some variation in to these leaves, especially down by the stem. Actually, I think I just like that. Just going over the stem piece to add the darkness. in. This is a dark brown. I dipped that right in. I like that as the shadow better. Pretty. Okay. Add a little more here. All right. Darken. Let's see, I think I want black. Alright, that's pretty cute. It's a pretty little illustration. Okay, the only other thing I think I want to do is add... Actually, I don't know if I am going to do that. I was thinking about adding some detail around the outside of it, but I think what I want to do is use some of our glitter. So I'm going to use the same brush. Just remember when you use this to do, to wash your brush out really good afterward. And I'm going to just put some glitter in the background. Part of our Artist Apothecary. Glitter is always fun to add to projects. I love this one too, how holographic it is. Such cool, catches the light such a neat way. Okay, very cute. All right, let me bring it up so you guys can see it. All right, there's our winter forecasted bookish painting. So I hope you guys have a good weekend, a safe weekend. Hope everyone stays warm. I hope you've got lots of books and art to keep you company over the next few days while everything sort of shuts down for most of us. And I look forward to seeing your weekly whimsies, guys. All right, I'll see you soon. Bye.